And the allegation that he took payoffs from El Chapo and other major cartel leaders.
Listen, we're going to subpoena El Chapo. He's over there in Colorado. Hopefully he'll come to the, they'll bring him over to the judge. If the judge orders it, the government's got to produce him. We'll hear what he has to say. No, he said, I believe he was actually quoted as saying, I had no interaction or transactions or dealings with President Hernandez Alvarado So. That's right from El Chapo's mouth. He didn't testify on his own hearing or his own trial, but hopefully he'll testify now.
And some reports that you're planning on trying to subpoena some other U.S. leaders.
Absolutely.
Who, and can you be successful?
Well, John Kelly, all those presidents that we talked about earlier, why not? I mean, of course, Mr. Biden may be busy, running the country, but I can't think of anything that Trump is doing that's important. And I know, Mr. Obama is retired, so...
You think you have a shot of getting some of these leaders?
We're going to try. He's the first president to enforce, or at least agree to an extradition of individuals in Honduras that were trafficking in narcotics. He sent many away, and there were big threats against him and his family as a result of that. He actually made sure that the Southern Command and DEA, CIA, and let's say DIA were also kept abreast of what was going on. And interestingly enough, in 2017, he was invited to Langley, Virginia, and given a briefing. Now, nobody goes to Langley, Virginia, i.e. the CIA, and gets a briefing if the CIA is told by the FBI or another agency that this guy may be a defendant down the road.
And again, just in terms of how your client is doing.
It's very tough on him psychologically. He really is a person who's really invested in his faith in God. And the worst thing you can do to somebody like that is deny them access to the family. I read him a letter that they sent to me that I printed out. I gave it to him so he can have that. At least, it's a manifestation of their love. So he's got something to hold on to because he hasn't been able to speak to them. I'm going to see if the government is inclined to provide a visa to his wife so they can have some sort of support. There's no reason to deny her a visa. It's not like she's going to stay here in the United States beyond the time that she's allotted, and she's traveled all the time all over the world. But it's just really punitive, and it's part of a psychological strategy to wear down him and his family. Looking for a fair trial. We're sure that Judge Costello is going to give this to us. Right now, my communications with the prosecutors have been professional and courteous, and they did, again, support my ability to see my client, which was denied on at least 3 occasions.
And past allegations of violence involving the president.
Yeah, there's no history there. There's nothing they're going to be able to prove. He was the head of state, so he was the commander-in-chief. And there's 2 charges in there about, guns and machine guns. And it's like, it stretches, credulity that they would put those charges in there because he certainly had nothing to do with arms being involved in the trafficking that he says he played a role in.